You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Whoo! Holla at your boy.
Terrence, let me know when you're present. I know Terrence is looking through his bets. You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that parlay hit, and you know what I'm saying?
I know y'all don't waiting for me.
Make sure that parlay hit. You putting more bets?
Nah.
I know you never went out here for that back.
Are you done for the night, team?
Let's not start it off on that.
Damn. I was.
Nah. What's up, y'all?
How was y'all Valentine's Day?
Wow.
That's how we gonna start. On a depressing note, how was y'all Valentine's Day? I feel like y'all niggas was at home eating ice cream, watching sad movies.
My Valentine's Day.
When was that on Wednesday?
That was yesterday.
Nigga, what? Yeah, bro. I haven't had a Valentine in a long time, my good boy.
You ain't cracked nothing. None. Damn. I didn't either. I was asleep.
Yeah.
Nigga, I went to sleep at like 9 something. Was out.
I was chilling on Valentine's.
I was just working, yeah.
I was at Mariah's house last night.
Oh, you actually went over there?
Yeah, I went over there last night. That's where I went. Yeah, I was chilling with her, and I would say I was chilling with her name, but Dan was playing. We were just fucking chopping it up all night.
Yeah, I was in that bitch.
Yeah,
knocked the fuck out. I was
That's
tired.
pretty much it. So Terrence is putting in parlays.
That's a sad ass thing. Valentine's Day. Damn. Y'all need to get some hoes.
All right.
Who are you?
Just saying, nigga, y'all single. Y'all need to have some hoes. Y'all need a starting five. At least a starting five. Maybe one sub.
You talking about 5 women to rotate through?
Yeah, you need a five. You need the 5 man, the 5 people to start, and then you need the 6 man.
You know how difficult that is?
Not if you don't really got to talk to them.
No, I'm saying it's difficult because you have to talk to all those women.
Not really.
What are you talking about?
You got to find the ones that you don't really got to talk to like that.
That's not an easy feat.
It's not easy, but shit, it be like that. It's part of the game.
Yeah, I'm good. Mm-hmm. You got it.
It's just annoying to juggle all of them around. Be like, yo, all right, I gotta talk to them today. Shit, I'm supposed to link up with her today, so I gotta schedule her a different day. You be like, damn. But shit, I really want to see her tonight, though. Shit, how do I cancel on her?
That's what I'm trying to say. All that shit, all that, I'm good. I'm not trying to deal with none of that bullshit.
Glad I don't gotta deal with that shit.
Yeah,
no more.
I'm not trying to.
That shit was trash.
I'll just, enjoy myself with a person, and I'll leave it at that.
How was your All-Star week? I mean, All-Star. It's All-Star Weekend right now. Right now, the 3-point contest going on. Hopefully, we done before the dunk contest, because that would be nice.
Oh, you want to watch that? I'm going to be real, bro. I never watch, I'll catch the All-Star Weekend on, when it's on TV, like how we just saw this, but I never, even know when All-Star Weekend is, because I don't watch basketball at all.
It's always around Thanksgiving time.
Okay, yeah.
It's always like a weekend around Thanksgiving.
Is that Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Valentine's
Day.
weekend.
Yeah, it's always around there. I don't really watch it. Only thing I really watch is the 3-point contest because it's
which I've watched that before. It's dope.
It's the only thing that's not lame. The dunk contest is lame nowadays.
Oh yeah, I've watched the dunk contest too, which I thought was I actually didn't think that was lame.
I mean, when you watch it every year, from what it was to what it is now, you just be like, yo, what the fuck am I watching?
Again, I don't watch basketball enough to really give a fuck either. I'm just I just see these niggas dunking. I'm like, okay, that's dope. So, but really, you know that the only term in terms of sports, the only thing I pay attention to is the regular season for football, the postseason for football, the combine, and the draft.
And the Olympics.
I don't even watch that.
Oh,
you watch the Olympics?
I watch the Olympics.
Again, that's one of those things. If I catch it on, I'll watch it. But other than that, I'm not watching.
Well, I'll be watching track in the Olympics, so that's like the main thing.
That's just me. But
then shit. How was y'all Super Bowl weekend? Super Bowl Sunday.
I didn't do shit for none of these holidays.
Eagles blew them niggas out.
Yep.
Wasn't even a game up until literally it wasn't a game at all. Nigga, third quarter was 35-0 until they scored. And
Very
it was
lame,
35-6.
Very lame.
But I called it. I told y'all niggas in the last episode. I said I was gonna be a blowout.
Hey, you did say that.
And my spread, I remember I canceled my spread, but shit, I would have only won $25 off $5.
Well, if you believed it that goddamn much, you should have went ahead and bet on it.
Well, I only wanted to bet 5, and I would have only made 25. So I was like, I don't give a fuck about the damn $20, nigga. I would have had to bet $20 for it to be like.
Did you give a fuck? Did you give a fuck about the $5?
Yeah, because I canceled. I put it on the UFC fights instead.
Did you win?
No, one nigga sold my parlay.
You could have won.
Especially
if you were so sure about the goddamn Eagles winning.
Well, I betted on the Eagles winning. I just didn't bet the spread.
You said it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, I know. But I bet on the Eagles winning, and then I put like some other shit on the parlay, and one nigga sold. Who I forgot what. One nigga had to get one more catch, and the nigga.
Wait, it was
never,
what? Eagles plus what? 20? You said?
I had plus 10.
Oh, plus 10?
Yeah, because you only could go up to like 17 and a half. So essentially, niggas that would have put 17, they would have lost their money because they only won by 17.
Huh.
Bro, I'm telling you, shit was rigged. They said, yo, you got to go get 17 points so we can keep a lot of our money.
Man, talk to Vegas about that one, my boy. Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Payday Out Podcast. This is episode 75. We are in here. Very happy to be here. This is a late pod, by the way, because niggas pushed back.
It'd be like that.
Jamaree, we were supposed to film on Wednesday, and Terrence didn't let us. We were supposed to film at 6 o'clock today, and Jamaree didn't let us. I'm just trying to steer the pot right now.
It'd be like that.
But anyway, but we're here now. It's 9 o'clock at night, and we're filming.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
we
we
here.
here.
Better late than never, man.
So, hey, all right. So I'm gonna just get right into it. We are a week away from, not a week away.
It will be a week.
Yeah.
When this comes out, it'll be a week.
Yeah, it's been a week since the Super Bowl performance by Kendrick Lamar. What do we think?
Initial thoughts from
Initial thoughts about the
reactions.
Super Bowl performance. Better late than never. What are you thinking, T?
I'll let T go. Get your shit off.
I mean, me personally, before I go on the internet and see what everybody thought about it, just looking at it first, I thought it was cool. I thought it was very Kendricky for him to do that. I couldn't think of it any other way with him doing it. And then when I go online and see people, it's like a 50-50 thing. And it kind of just depends on how you look at it is what I'm basing it off in the end. Like if you're, because some people have the perspective of when you look at a Super Bowl performance, you're not trying to have all the deep theatrics and meanings. You just want to like see a performance and perform. And then so people who don't know too much about Kendrick and like kind of look at it like that, I kind of can get why people would be like, okay, what the fuck is this? So when I look at it like that, this is how the internet fucks up your perception. When I look at it like that, I'm like, yeah, okay. But just as a performance as a whole, it wasn't that bad in my opinion. Just blocking out all that, I didn't think it was that bad. But then when you like look at all the meanings, like he was all the shit behind it, then you're like, oh, okay, this is lit. Like, okay, I see all the little subliminals and shit like that. So really, it just kind of depends on how you look at it, and that's how I perceived it. Honestly, I'll let y'all go.
Jamar.
So my initial thoughts was, I thought it was cool, but also I was only watching this shit for one reason. I was only watching it to see if he dissed this nigga Drake. I didn't give a fuck about the damn performance, to be 100% honest with you. I didn't give a fuck if it was good, bad, nigga. I didn't want to see that. I wanted him to see Drake's name. I wanted him to perform Not Like Us. And
but he did. And when he came out,
that's all I wanted to see, though.
Say Drake, that shit was legendary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, once he did it, I was like, oh. But before that, I was just sitting there like, okay, this
that's
is
what
cool.
I'm saying. It's like, how do you look at it? Like,
Yeah.
Like all the meaning shit that people online were talking about after, I was just like, bro, what?
no, I kind of.
And then I started looking. I'm like, oh, but watching it, most of that shit went over.
Kendrick's gonna do that.
All of it went over my head. Like I didn't see the American flag. I didn't see
With the gang.
this and yeah, bro.
Samuel Jackson.
I seen the Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson I got, but like certain things he was saying, I didn't really.
It's tough to register it all when you're in the heat of the moment watching it because there's so much going on and you got people. I don't know about you, but I was at my uncle's house. It was a Super Bowl party. If you got people around you,
It's loud.
so you can't register it all. So
Well, I would say performance. I wouldn't say. I would say it wasn't that good, and I only say that because the performance was based off of it had a meaning behind it. Well, if you didn't catch the meaning initially watching it, your message didn't get across. If niggas got to go online and break everything down and be like, "Oh, this is what this means," well, your message really didn't. You didn't get your message across. He needed to simplify it. Even though the performance was very simple, like there was really nothing going on. It was rather plain and simple, and it was just like, all right, this is all you got. But when you go online, you got to go look up the meanings. Oh, this is what this will happen here. Oh, this will happen here, and it takes away from the performance to me. I don't feel like I should have to do
And
that.
sometimes that shit's cool, but sometimes it's like that, like conscious boom bap. I'm just like, all right, bro, it's not that.
Like if I was
I don't
rating
care
the
that much.
performance, I would say it was about like a 4 out of 10. It wasn't really that good.
All right, it wasn't a 4 out of 10.
The highlight of the shit was, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
Yeah.
That was the highlight. Until he said that, I was just like,
You know, if in terms of when I first heard, let me rephrase this. When I first watched the performance live on Sunday, I was very intrigued. I was very into it. I'm a Kendrick fan. I was into it. Like, it was fire. I was like, this is dope. After reading through the comments of people's shit talking it, just reading through the comments, everyone talking shit and just all that stuff. And kind of like putting a different lens on and rewatching the performance. I sat down, put it back on, rewatched the whole thing. And I'm gonna be real, it wasn't really that good of a performance.
no.
It was not.
It's not.
Let me rephrase that.
And it's not like it's
not,
terrible.
in terms of theatrics, in terms of like the show itself. It wasn't like that. Not that he went up there and did something bad. All I'm saying is, in terms of like actual like visual wise, it wasn't anything crazy.
It was simple.
It was simple. It
Too
really
simple.
was. It really was. I thought the theme was cool, but I need people to understand. It's like, because people are going back and forth about, I didn't like the performance. I like the performance, and I get it, bro. The NFL. The NFL's main audience is 40-plus-year-old white males.
Yeah, obviously middle-aged.
Yeah,
white
middle-aged
men,
white
like
men.
35 up.
Middle-aged white men is the NFL's target audience.
You put Eminem up there.
You're putting Kendrick Lamar on the stage. That's a black-ass halftime show, bro.
Yeah, I seen
All this symbolism.
I seen a lot of shit too. There was just one black dude that was on. It was like a video, and he was just like, he didn't fuck with the performance because it was like too. I don't want to say too black, but
It really was,
It was
though.
too ghetto, and it's not to say that black culture isn't American culture, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, yo, and I get you want to make a statement, but bro, that shit going over the people that you're trying to make the statement to is going over their heads. They don't see the shit, so it's just like, I don't know. And then like the dude was pointing out, like, you know how like the dudes was on the block and they had the grills and the dreads, and it's just like the depiction of black people that you're depicting is a bad thing to portray in front of the white folks, because that's already what like. Bro, my thing is,
I don't think that was bad though. I think he was that was a part of the symbolism where he was like, "This is what y'all think. This is what it is. This is where I came from," and I get that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad.
So I'm not even necessarily looking at the visuals of it in terms of what the actual set looked like. I'm just thinking about the actual performance itself.
Oh, the actual performance?
the songs, and
the set list was trash.
Yeah, I didn't. The set
song
list. I'm a Kendrick fan, so the set list I liked it. But
I fuck with the songs they
putting
did.
myself in the shoes of someone who doesn't listen to Kendrick or has only heard his mainstream stuff, I can understand why these people were looking at the TV like, what the fuck is he even saying? Because after rewatching, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I can understand.
You couldn't
You
hear
really
him.
can't really hear him.
At the beginning, so up until SZA came out, you couldn't really hear him like that live. And then after SZA like came out and they went into the little X, that's when it sounded like they turned his vocals up.
Correct.
And then it was like, all right.
Talking about when Peekaboo came on.
Yeah, they turned his vocals up there, because prior to that, when he first came out, when he was on the car, I actually don't know what he was saying. It sounded like he was mumbling. And then he fucked up on words while he was performing. When he was walking down the middle, he was fucking up on words.
Yeah, so think about the songs that I know from listening to the album, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, okay, I fuck with this. But
like performing Man in the Garden is crazy.
Yes, but he sold how much first week?
400.
Okay, so let's say 400,000 people listen to Kendrick Lamar. Let's say 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. Say 5 million people listen to Kendrick Lamar. How many people watch the Super Bowl?
Probably only 200,000. Well, 200 million.
That's 5 million of that is a fraction.
Yeah.
To not play songs that everybody really knows or is sonically easy on the ear.
Yeah, like
It's tough, bro.
like Euphoria, you don't perform. Man in the Garden, you don't perform.
I think
now, if it was a GNX tour show, that would make more sense.
That would have been a fire performance if it was a GNX
Yeah, it would have
tour.
made way more sense.
Absolutely.
But it's a Super Bowl, and I'm not saying not to do it because you want to, like, if you want to make a statement, cool. But bro, there are mainstream songs that you could have made that same statement with. Like, bro, you could have did All Right. All Right was a perfect song to make the statement you wanted. You could have did. There was
I think he did that last time he performed. That's why he didn't want to do it again.
I'm thinking the same thing.
He did.
Because he performed some shit before, so he wanted to do something different this time.
50 Cent and all them
and it also went with the theme of GMX with him dissing Drake. I don't know, but it's like
yeah, but
I enjoyed it, but I understand why people didn't like it.
I'm one of the advocates for it. I was just like, it's cool, but it's not the Super Bowl. It's not Super Bowl worthy performance to where now, bro, you would never be the person they invited back.
Yeah.
Blame Jay-Z.
Has anyone ever been invited back to the Super Bowl? Has anyone performed twice at the Super Bowl before?
Kendrick.
Beyonce.
No. I'm talking about like being the headliner. Kendrick wasn't the headline.
Beyonce.
Beyonce performed twice?
Yeah. I can't remember if she was a headliner twice, but she performed twice.
Let's see. Has anyone headlined?
I'm pretty sure Lady Gaga
Super
has.
Bowl twice. It says, hold on. It says Gloria Estefan and Kendrick Lamar have both headlined the Super Bowl halftime show more than once. But
he wasn't the headliner.
yeah, it says performed at the Super Bowl
Dre
halftime
was
show
the
in 2022
headliner.
alongside Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary. Yeah, I don't consider that a headline.
Like they used his name to promote it more,
Yeah.
but he wasn't the headliner. He was the opener.
Yeah, I'm talking about like you are the main attraction.
Yeah.
If people were focused on Dr. Dre and Eminem, like Eminem,
Because-
did Eminem perform?
Yeah.
Or is it
yeah, because after Kendrick went off, you didn't see the nigga no more like that. Until the very end, he wasn't rapping on any other songs other than that.
Overall, I thought it was a dope performance.
What would you rate it though? Like out of 10, what would you give it? And you can't use 7 because 7 is average.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's too high for me.
I know you said you gave it a 4. Yeah. I got you. I'm gonna give it a 6. I did enjoy the theme of it. I thought it was cool. I did like when he went into like the X thing, like when he was from Peekaboo, like when it was like changing the camera scenes. I liked the whole Serena Williams things. I thought that was dope. But comparing it to a lot of the other Super Bowl halftime shows that I've seen, it was a little basic.
Fuck that. For comparing it to a Kendrick performance,
That
shit was basic. Like we've seen him put on better shows than that.
We the thing is us as Americans, we have such high expectations for what we expect the Super Bowl performance to be.
I mean, bro, most Super Bowl performances aren't rappers.
Correct.
That's the thing.
That as well.
Like that was a rap performance. It wasn't like a pop star or a Usher, because Usher's an R&B star. That so there's no dancing. It's just literally rapping in the
Correct.
mic, and it's just like, how much more do you want me to do?
And the thing is that type of rap is not the same as when they brought out Dr. Dre and all of them, because that's like classic hits that everybody knows, that you hear everywhere.
Bringing Kendrick out is like bringing J. Cole out to the Super Bowl.
So
You'd be like,
the thing
what the fuck is this?
You got everybody watching the Super Bowl. My grandfather, like my white friend's grandma was watching. She doesn't know what the fuck GNX is.
No.
She doesn't know who Kendrick Lamar is. She doesn't know about this beef. So it takes away such a large amount of crowd, and it really niches it down.
It's not like it's Tupac up there. If Tupac was on stage back in that day, everyone knew who he was. Literally everyone.
Yeah,
Even the
and
white people knew who he was. Versus you take Kendrick now, most of the white people don't know you. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's one of them things where I'm just like, it could have been better, bro. And it's not a knock to say like it was horrible. It just wasn't what it could have been.
Yes. But overall, watching it initially, when I was watching it that night, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I think I enjoyed it, but
from a rap fan
So wait,
perspective.
overall, do you think he could have performed better, or they should have just chose somebody else based off the demographic?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't say they should have chose somebody else. I would say he could have put on a better performance.
I think he just should have.
To appeal, not necessarily to the masses, but kind of appease both sides.
I think he just should have had a better track list.
What could have been better, like the track list was?
He should have put. He really should.
I mean, bro,
Money Trees. He should have had on there on the. He should have had
he should have did more off of Good
if
Kid,
you want,
Mad City.
if you really want to rap, Backseat, Freestyle. He should have had stuff off of Damn.
He should have had shit off To Pimp a Butterfly. That's the message he was trying to get through.
The thing is I know what the whole thing of him performing that last time, so it kind of puts it in a weird space. I don't know, man.
So my main question is, do his main hits that you're saying he should perform, does the target Super Bowl performance, will they even know those shits?
Main hits, yeah.
There's gonna be. I'm not saying everyone will, but it's more likely that more people will know those than they do the ones that he just performed off of an album that he just dropped in December.
Yeah.
Like coming off the heels of a rap beef.
Yeah.
That not everybody knows about.
Like performing "Man in the Garden," nobody knows that song.
Yeah.
Performing,
nobody knows that song in relation to the total audiences that watch the Super Bowl.
I think as rap fans, the performance was good.
Yes.
But as far as just a performance overall, you're performing at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It's not it. So as rap, I think that was an accomplishment because there's not too many rappers, if any rappers, other than I think Jay-Z, that have performed at the Super Bowl.
This is the reality. As a performer, it doesn't matter even if Beyonce performed, and Beyonce is the biggest performed. Not every single person is gonna know this person's song. They're probably gonna know. Of course, Beyonce probably gonna know who she is, but not every person gonna know these songs.
I mean, it's like when Lady Gaga performed. Nigga, I don't know none of the motherfucking
Correct,
songs.
but there are still things where it's like sonically you're listening to it, and you're like, okay, I can like bop with this somehow in some way because it's just objectively a good song.
Yeah.
As to where Kendrick, it's like this is really like a trained sound. You got rap fans who still aren't even like sold on Kendrick because they're like this little like rappity hippity hop ass nigga. So it's like, how do you think it's gonna sound to again a 40, 50-year-old man who's watching Super Bowl, who's just a football fan? He's listening to a guy at the Super Bowl, doesn't listen to rap, and doesn't even know who this guy is.
Probably turn TV
doesn't know
off.
what he's saying either.
Literally, probably turn the TV off.
Yes. Nah, that has
No pun intended.
And he ended with that song too. So it's like I just find it very difficult. I don't know.
I would say, I don't know. All in all, I would say I'm happy for him. He performed. I think it was a good thing for him, but also felt like he gave Drake a little bit too much. Serena Williams should have had her ass at home with her white man. And
That shit was kind of goofy.
Bro, it's kind of funny to me though, bro.
So?
Bro,
The Serena shit was goofy, bro.
It was corny.
But think about it. The song is Not Like Us, and what was that song aimed towards? It's aimed towards Drake for what? What does he mean by they not like us? What is he talking about? Canadians? Or is he talking about white people?
I'm thinking white people.
So why the fuck you up here dancing to a song that's talking about your husband? Cause he not like us. Like he's literally not like us. The nigga is, bro. He's as white as could be. He's as white as this motherfucking wall.
True,
Bro,
But you over here crip walking.
That's why it's goofy. There's so many little reasons. I didn't even think about that reason.
What do you think?
And go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do you think? Do you think Drake watched the Super Bowl halftime show?
Do I think he watched it?
He had it on. He knows what's up.
I don't think he was watching it per se. But then again, it depends. Wonder what time it was when that was on.
In Canada, you mean?
No, he was in Australia. He's in Australia.
Oh, man,
He might have not have been watching it. He probably had people telling him about it.
Drake be up in wee hours of the night though.
But he probably seen clips of it. I don't think he actually watched it. I think he's seen clips. Like more than likely, he's seen the clip where he's like, "Say Drake."
Man, if a nigga is,
He's
let's
seen
be
that.
real. If a nigga is like dissing me on the
watching that
biggest
shit.
stage in the world at that particular time, I'm probably gonna tune in.
I mean, you should.
I wonder what all would have had to been done if Drake wanted to pull up to the Super Bowl, just go in there, just to watch it.
Nothing. He just
Yo,
pull up.
I didn't think about that. Imagine if he was in the
There would
building.
have been a lot of shit going on, security and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, the president was there. Trump was there. So
Yeah.
you would have. It probably would have been hell getting in there.
Imagine if he was like in a box watching.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't there though. He was in Australia performing.
I know. I'm just saying. Though.
As Kendrick was performing, he was performing in Australia.
Oh, so he was on stage.
Yeah. So he wasn't watching it.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. He probably saw clips afterwards. But that nigga Kendrick, but like even
Say
the shit
Drake.
where I thought it was interesting. The nigga said, I want to perform that favorite song, but you know they like to sue. And I'm just like, but you're not getting sued. And then he performed it and said that nigga name. Now you might get sued.
It's not that. I don't think he was potentially. I think he was just teasing, and he was saying.
Yeah, he was making fun at him.
Yeah, he was just making fun
Because
like,
people like, oh, you.
I don't
you
think he was saying
suing.
like I'm getting sued. He was just saying like it just causes people to get sued
Yeah.
because of this shit. Like because the whole conglomerate. So he's a
I
part
don't
of it. He's in the mix.
I'm sick of Kendrick, man. I'm glad that shit over with. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's time to get back to the music, man.
Yeah. But that was let me just say this. From a rap fan perspective, no matter whether you like the performance or not, it was very dope this last year to just watch this whole thing unfold and be a part of that and just see the like sequences of it, and it all end at a Super Bowl with the nigga dissing him on the live stage, on the biggest stage in the world.
But the crazy thing is, I don't think it's over.
I was just about to say that.
I don't think it's over.
You might be right.
I think it's still gonna be going.
To see the way that did transpire to what it is, I do still think that was dope.
Put away, it's gonna be some 50 Cent, Irv Gotti shit, bro. This shit ain't. Oh no, well, it's gonna be like that. But nah, bad comparison. I say it's gonna be on some Rick Ross, 50 Cent shit. That shit ain't never gonna end. That shit gonna go to the grave.
Didn't Drake make a couple subliminals in his new album?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So all right. So we can move on to that. So Drake dropped yesterday.
Drake and Party Next Door.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Put some respect to my dog Party, man. PND.
Drake and Party Next Door just dropped the new album.
PND.
PND.
Pause.
What did we think after the first initial listen?
Fucking amazing. Oh, my bad. Forgot this mic was on. Testing.
You go crazy for PND though.
Party Next Door, fire, man. Been a fan
Oh,
for
PND.
It's been over 10 years. Nigga, been a fan.
Okay, so first listen, you thought it was absolutely fire?
First listen. See, I don't even want to use the word fire when describing this album. I feel like, because it's not a rap album to me. It's more, it's chill. It's just a chill ass album.
You thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a great listen through. That's how I'll describe it. I won't say it's fire, because the only thing I say is fire is like rap
I hear you.
music. So I think for an R&B album, it's about, I gave it an 8 out of 5. So for me, it's
8 out of 5?
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Like, I thought it was up there as far as, bro, it could be R&B album of the year, for sure. It's
So-
that good.
Okay, I only listened to it once, and I will say I did enjoy it from what I did hear, but I'm gonna need a little bit more time to let it register for me to really like go back and find which ones I like and which ones are my favorite songs. I really,
But when you listening to it, as far as finding your favorite songs, Drake got 5 solo songs. Party Next Door has 1 solo song, and the rest is all of them. So you kind of gonna have to find out. Well, essentially, the only party song would be your favorite party song, and then you have to figure out which one's your favorite Drake song, and then you got to figure out which one's your favorite song from each. Because I kind of figured that shit out already.
the problem is that I'm not as big of a Party Next Door fan as a lot of other people are. Not because I think he is a bad artist. I just he doesn't resonate with me like he does for a lot of other people.
I mean, well, he only got 1 song by himself, so you don't really got to worry about it.
But I do like some of these songs. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wouldn't mind if it was just Drake on here. Pause. You know what I mean? Did you listen to it, T?
Like 80% of it.
Thoughts?
There's a couple bops on there. That's all I can really say. I should probably go listen to it more. Yeah. I don't have nothing too crazy to say about the.
You got to be in the headspace to listen to it. Like I said, it's a late night drive type of album. Like, bro, you just got to be in the, like, I don't know. Imagine you on your way to a girl crib, you playing that shit, or you leaving a girl crib on your way home, you just listening.
Yeah.
It's one of them albums, and it's just like, yo, this shit, it's a vibe for sure.
Definitely have to be in a certain mood.
Like, it was
that's usually not my go-to type of music.
Perfect Valentine's Day drop. That's 100%.
That's why he dropped it there, bro.
Well, Terrence was saying that Drake should have never did anything after the beef. Should have just went.
How's that hating?
Let's
give it some friendly advice.
Should have just went silent, ducked off, and then just dropped this Party Next Door collab album, and that would have been the perfect way to just
terrible.
That's
terrible.
Why?
That's terrible. Because you make it seem like that nigga won. By not saying anything, you make it seem like you have to make it seem like you're unbothered by just doing the shit that you do.
So he doesn't seem like he's unbothered by suing?
No, he's not. No.
Well, yeah, I would say minus the suing thing.
Yeah, I was like, even then, I still don't think he seems bothered. It's
The
just one of those
suing thing
things where
definitely
All the other shit, it makes it seem like he's just trying to act like he's not bothered. Like with that meme of the guy with the mask and it's like a smiley face, but back he's like fucking stressing out. Like all the shit makes it look like he's trying to do hard.
But my thing is, I don't get how that makes sense. If he seems like he's unbothered Why would he just not be unbothered?
What?
He's trolling. So how is he bothered?
You're saying
Trolling
by just going about business
I mean,
as
the
usual?
nigga's always done goofy shit like this though. So it's just like, what makes you think that he's actually bothered by it and not more so entertained by it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's bothered. I think he's entertained by it. So
Maybe
he's
that's how he
entertaining
feels,
it.
but by the shit he's posting and
Very much
kind of
could
doing,
be.
I don't know.
I'm assuming he's entertaining and having fun with it. He's just going with it, and therefore he's keeping his name in the mix, and it's just keeping his name alive. Because if he didn't if he didn't pop out, say anything, do anything, announce a tour that he's over there in Australia and all this, people be like, oh, well, Kendrick killed him off. Oh, Drake's dead. Oh, this and that. And then the Super Bowl come, and then he do that performance. People be like, where's Drake? You don't hear nothing about him. Imagine if he didn't post anything ever since the beef. You'd be like, yo, what happened to him?
So even him throwing shots in his new album, you don't think he's bothered in any way?
No, he's entertaining.
So
it.
a nigga, you think he's just entertaining it?
Yeah. Because remember, he said it's not over. He said it wasn't over.
I feel you, I guess.
The Pusha T shit was bothering him. That I will say. That bothered him. Because you seen the way he carried himself after that. Because the nigga was like, in Churchill Downs, he was like, I gotta get that man back for that. It's not negotiable. It's not even debatable. Like, that's being bothered. This, he's just like, this nigga ain't shit. That's the vibes I get from it.
I wouldn't be unbothered if a nigga called me a pedophile. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
and then had a whole fucking millions of people seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
I wouldn't be unbothered
Let's be
by
real.
that.
No matter what Drake would have got slander, whether he kept going about business as usual or if he went completely silent.
I think
Facts. That's why. But the best way is
To go silent?
Yes.
You think?
At that, because you got cooked, bro. You got cooked, and then you doing all this little shit after. In his defense, I feel like anything you could possibly do, it's hard to like not seem like you're trolling or unbothered or whatever. So I don't know. I just feel like he got cooked, and this is me. This is somebody who likes Drake more than Kendrick. So I'm just like, take the L in peace is the main thing. Mm-hmm. So when you get cooked like that and don't take the L in peace, it can kind of make you just seem a certain way. Is all I'm trying to say, if that makes sense.
Like I said, I
feel like taking the L in peace would be to go about business as usual.
I mean, he did chill out for a little bit afterwards, though. Like, he didn't go completely silent, but he wasn't really doing much. Right now, he's suing UMG.
Yeah, obviously that is like. Let's take the suing thing out of it. Let's say he didn't sue.
What if he didn't
If
sue?
we were just talking just strictly music and
But he
going
ain't
about
dropped
life
nothing,
as
really.
normal.
Like, he dropped 1, 2, maybe 4 songs, maybe. Features. They weren't even songs. They were 4 features. Well, actually, the 100 gigs. No Face was fire, though, but...
I think that he went about it a perfectly fine way,
I fuck with it.
personally. But
Like, he dropped No Face, and No Face was fire. That was a fire-ass song.
no face, no case, no face.
But like the shots that he threw in the songs, I was watching Breakfast Club and I forgot homegirl name, but pretty much she was trying to paint it out like people only listen to this album to see if Drake threw shots at Kendrick Lamar, and I'm just like, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, why would anyone want to listen? Why would anyone go click on a Drake Party Next Door album to see if he's throwing shots at Kendrick?
That wouldn't be the main reason, but I can see why people would just want to maybe peep it out.
Yeah, maybe, but like that wouldn't be the thing that would draw me in and be like, yo, Drake dropping with Party Next Door?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he might say something about Kendrick. Nah, bro, you listening. Most people, when they hear Party Next Door Drake, they listening because that's the album that we've been asking for over 10 years and never got it. And then now we finally got it. So it's just like, we know what we're going to get. We're going to get R&B, all R&B. He rapped on it a couple times. And that I was surprised by.
I just really want a straight rapping album from
I mean,
Drake, and I'm hoping he does that before he retires.
You damn near got it.
And
Scorpion, you damn near got it.
I want a full rapping
You
album.
won't get that. Someone got to sing on the hook. You're not gonna get him rapping, and then it's not gonna be. He's not gonna make a trap album.
Just give me a little EP of Drake. Just give me
You
like
did Scary
Give
Hours.
me like 8 songs of him just
You got
straight
Scary Hours.
rapping.
That's rapping. Scary Hours.
What do you have on there?
I don't know. The shit with the one that won the last Scary Hours, the one when he did Evil Ways with J. Cole and all that was rapping. All 5 was rap.
Evil Empire.
So I mean, you got what you asked for. He did that.
Thanks, Drake.
Yeah, it was For All the Dogs
Let me
Scary
see.
Hours edition. Oh wait.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, because he did the
Bitch.
Red Button, Stories of My Brother, The Shoe Fits, Wicked Man, Evil Ways, and My Broke Heart. That's the only song where he's singing, the last one. But other than that, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I actually love that song too.
Yeah, you got 5 rap songs, and they just rapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more than that.
You just said you wanted an EP. That's an EP.
I need 8.
Yeah, bro, stop complaining.
God damn, that's not an EP. That's an album.
All right, I need an album then.
You're not gonna get an 8-song album from him.
Let me get a 10 then.
He won't do it.
A 12.
He said he can't do it. He can't do it, nigga. If he drops an album, it's got to be at least 15.
All right, let me get a 15-song rap
You
album.
won't
then.
get a 15-song rap album because he got too many fans. He gotta make R&B. He gotta make rap. He got to do this and that. So all in all, did you like the album?
Ladies love it.
Because you listened to it.
All in all, I enjoyed the album. From what I did hear, I can't really say that I am very invested in it yet because I haven't heard anything where I'm like, I really want to go back. I can't wait. Like, you know, when you hear it, I'm like, I can't wait to go back and listen to that song. I really got to let it absorb some more because I'm not the biggest R&B Drake fan.
This the song. Oh wait, where the song went? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
But when
Wait, which one was that? That Nokia?
Die Trying.
Die Trying. That's what it was.
See,
yeah.
but that song, remember the Hey Delilah shit?
Yeah, that gave you that vibe.
It's the exact same cadence.
Oh.
It's the exact same type of beat. And I was just like, oh, this is fire. But that might be my favorite song by them two on there. Because it's just good
vibes.
and, oh
I can play that. I might play that on the beach in the summer.
Bro, Party Next Door came on that bitch sliding.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, that song. Shit, he had Ice Spice vocals on there. He had Lotto vocals on there. He had some other shit. But as far as you clearly heard the song Give Me a Hug.
Oh yeah, I heard
That
that
everyone
too.
going crazy.
I heard that too.
Subliminals. T was like, yo, what did he just say? He said Melissa Ford?
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting.
Called Joe Budden a dick sucker. It's crazy.
Yeah, he. I'm gonna have to go back through there and dissect a couple more things, but overall, anyway, moving on. What else you got to talk about here, y'all?
Oh, did you see? Drake
Go ahead.
earns the biggest streaming day for a rapper of 20. Well, clearly he's one of the only few rappers, but essentially Kendrick had the streaming day with 92.4 million streams. And
In
then
one day yesterday?
Yeah, the day it dropped. And
Wait, say that again. He had the most streamed album in a day. Is that what you're saying?
then most streamed. He was the most.
He
Drake-
was the most streamed artist.
Drake earns the biggest streaming day for a rapper on Spotify in 2025 with 92.4 million streams as the lead artist.
Oh,
And then Kendrick, he surpassed Kendrick with 92.3.
cleared him.
Yeah, in a day. So I mean, and I'm pretty sure most of that came off of "Give Me a Hug," because yeah, you may have listened to the whole album, but "Give Me a Hug" was just him. Mm-hmm. So
See, that would have been
they try to count the boy out, and then
that would have been more player, bro.
No matter how you slice it, at least to me, I mean, I don't see numbers wise. I don't see Kendrick consistently outperforming Drake.
But he also is
Hell
not.
no.
The album went number one. The album's number one right
I'm not
now.
surprised. We knew that was gonna happen.
And it's
It's not a surprising thing.
I mean, it's not surprising. Well, it should be surprising.
Why?
mean,
You got Drake and Party Next Door.
you just
now.
you just had a group of niggas saying, "Oh, well, Drake's dead. We killed Drake off." Like, and then he comes out and
that's
he's
not-
number one.
No.
That's wild. To say.
That's
Well, I'm just going based off what people are saying. These are what these people.
That's a
These,
select group of people. It is cool and all. Like it's a beef, bro. You're gonna have like a lot of people. It's like a bunch of people saying, "Yo, that nigga dead. They killed up, bro." People are Drake's still gonna sell out stadiums.
well, we know that.
He's still gonna fucking sell fucking 500, 600,000 first week. It's Drake, bro. Like it doesn't matter. It's a beef. Like beef helps you.
well, we know that, but I'm saying like
Drake's not like Drake is Drake, bro. He's not going anywhere. Just like Kendrick's not going anywhere. All I'm saying is in terms of numbers,
Kendrick's numbers is for the tank.
why are they
The
gonna
beef
say
over with. Unless you, bro, when Kendrick unattaches Drake's name from him, it's a wrap. He's still gonna do
Why do you say
Kendrick
that?
numbers, bro. This man
You say he's gonna define tank.
tank like nigga, you just sold
Like going to Abyss? Like going to the Abyss? Like he's just going to like go away?
Instead of selling 400 the first week, you're going to go back to selling 200 the first week.
I don't see that happening.
I do, because that's where he was at.
Don't see that
He was there before Drake. Once he attached his name to Drake, that's when he did the most numbers.
Kendrick has amassed such a large following just from this beef itself. I'm not saying that he's going to outperform Drake.
Damn was his highest grossing first week sales. So like he had to put a 400. Remember we had the graphic 400,000.
The thing is,
he's only done that twice.
Damn was years ago. We're talking about 2025 now. He's a completely different person. He's a completely different artist.
I promise you.
He just did the Super Bowl, and I'm not saying that every single person loved the performance, but it does put you in the eyes, the lenses of a bunch of other people.
Yeah, fuck all that, nigga. If he drops another album, he won't do 400,000 in the first week at all. He won't even come close. I could promise you that.
I'm actually thinking like,
there's no way he could.
If he actually promoted it and like built it up, because Kendrick doesn't really do that at this point.
But he won't do that.
How much would he sell the first week? I'm thinking. I'm
like
wondering if it'll be
like
400. That's kind of hard.
He would do like 250. He's a conscious rapper. Remember, he not Drake. Drake got different genres. He got different, which means he got different crowds and different people watching and listening. 250. That's.
I'm gonna give him at least 300.
I'm not. That's too high.
I think you too high.
You're a hater.
No, I'm not hating, bro. These are facts.
How are these facts? This hasn't happened yet.
Nigga, go based off history, nigga. His numbers.
No, I'm not talking about history.
No,
I'm talking about what the future's to bring. We don't know.
Nigga.
It's not facts yet. What I'm saying is not even facts. I'm saying what I think.
The numbers aren't going to be 400,000 first week. That's what I'll tell you.
We're gonna see.
I kid you not. I don't see that.
How much did
happening.
GNX sell?
400.
Because of all this.
Because of all the beef and shit. If it wasn't for the beef, he don't do 400 on GNX.
Peekaboo.
And you know that.
Peekaboo.
He'd do maybe like 250.
We done talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
We didn't even go through the lyrics.
The lyrics of what?
The shit.
Of Drake's album?
Yeah.
Read a couple.
Go ahead.
Is this the shit?
Joe Budden.
Oh, one of the shits he said, this is off. Damn. Oh, give me a hug. Yeah, he said, they be dropping shit, but we be dropping shit. We be dropping harder shit. And then he said, fuck a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. Trying to get the party lit for the bitches. That was, I forgot who I was watching, but I think I was watching Ack, and Ack was like, wait a minute. He said, fuck a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. Cause remember, Kendrick made the song Watch the Party Die. He said, nigga, I'm trying to get the party lit. Fuck a rap beef. And he started putting it together. It's probably a reach, but yeah.
I think that's a reach.
I said, all right, that's cool. And then the Melissa Ford shit, he was like, Melissa Ford, you a legend from the six. Hate to see you next. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
I haven't seen, usually my Joe Budden clips pop up on my page, and then I haven't seen that. I know they're talking about that.
It have to be.
And then Brian Steele, he said, Broski just hit me, said, put all the beef on the side. And he said, I can't. That's why I said, the nigga said, I can't let this shit go. He said, yo, this shit ain't over with. Like, he don't, in his eyes, he doesn't believe he actually lost. Because he lyrically
delusional.
No, because lyrically he didn't lose. He lost because
here we go.
I mean, nigga, we could go bar for bar. The nigga literally didn't lose because of words. He didn't lose because of bars. Kendrick didn't outbar the nigga, and he's supposed to be this conscious rapper. He won because of strategically. He won strategically.
I feel like lyrics don't even matter if you got millions of people saying you're a pedophile.
That's why he won, though. That's my point.
And win's a win.
But that's my point. That's the point I'm making. So lyrically, I didn't lose a battle.
It's kind of like when he was beefing with Pusha T. Did Pusha T beat him lyrically wise, or was it because he exposed that he had a child?
Pusha T didn't lyrically beat him. He just made some.
So it's
he was just more disrespectful, and then put proof out there. But it was real.
That's what beef is.
But that was real, though.
Is this a rap beef or a
Drake
rap
fans
battle?
are delusional. Drake fans would do shit like this.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is this a rap beef or a rap battle? Because
Drake fans cannot admit that he lost.
So I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, was this, when you look at a rap beef, are we looking at, there's no blueprint as to, okay, we got to look at who outbarred him, who exposed him more.
Like, why are we doing this?
Whose
Tupac
song
said,
hit?
fuck your fat bitch, like whatever, and he won.
Yeah, it's like,
But
what are we talking about?
It comes down to who are people gravitating more and they're enjoying from this side more. No matter what, they both,
or fuck you, bitch,
they
you click
both
your
like did their thing on those.
Yeah, but the thing is that I still look at it just like, even though I can say Kendrick won. I was saying that when the beef was going on. I said Kendrick was up the whole entire time, really. And then, but looking in hindsight, I'm just like, well, the nigga never really proved that he was what he was claiming him to be.
So we can say Kendrick won the beef, but it really comes down to who did you enjoy more?
I mean,
did you enjoy? Because if you enjoy Drake's music more and what he dropped
I think
more, then you just enjoyed him more.
I enjoyed.
That's subjective.
I enjoyed both sides. I didn't really have a side to pick. Like, personally, it was on some hater shit. I wanted to see Kendrick win.
Yeah.
But that was because I wanted him to prove that he is the person that everyone claims him to be. But as far as that, I'm not really the biggest Kendrick fan. I'm a Drake fan. Oh, I'm a Cole fan, but I fuck with Drake more than I fuck with Kendrick. But the thing is, Drake actually proved that he could rap with the nigga. So it was just like, well, it's kind of even fight. It was when you start calling someone pedophile, and it's just like, well, at some point I thought he was going to prove it. He never proved it.
When do we ever fact checking rap beefs though?
I mean, when was the last rap beef that was like this? It ain't been a rap
but
beef
niggas
like
weren't
this.
like Tupac said whatever. They were like, oh, who did he fuck? Like, did he really fuck his baby mom? Like, the niggas weren't do it. They just like, oh, like that he got his ass, and then the song got popular.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
like, are we gonna fact check?
we fact check
Yeah, but
Ether?
hold
Like,
on,
we didn't fact check Ether.
But none of those are to the level of which this is. Like, this is a whole.
Says who? You weren't back then. You didn't know how big that was. You were a baby.
Being called a pedophile is bigger than anything that, oh, I fucked your bitch. Like, it's not even on the same level.
So what's your point? Like, you have to look into that because it's bigger?
No, yes. That's crazy.
Says who? What rule is that?
I'm not saying it's a rule. I'm telling you from my perspective, that claim you have to look into. And while it's happening, cool. All right, it sounds good. All right, Kendrick won. He made this hit. Boom. Cool.
Are we gonna fact check?
Yeah, like murders when
Are we gonna fact check whether or not
niggas murder each other in rap lyrics?
no, I was gonna say whether or not Kendrick like actually put hands on his
that
woman.
too.
Well, I mean, we were looking that up. We found like people were finding shit about
this
that.
generation,
People were finding shit about it. But the thing is, people were finding shit about that though.
So it's true.
We don't know 100% true, but there are things circulating on the internet that would be like,
The fact that it even
could
brings
be
it
a
up
thing.
into a conversation is very interesting.
But also in Drake's song, he said, yo, y'all hired a crisis management team. So therefore, nigga, you would never find it on the internet.
very tough, very tough. I don't know, bro.
So it's just like, that's why I say Drake doesn't believe he really lost because lyrically he didn't lose. He lost because of strategics. And a song went more viral than the other. But aside from that, he didn't lose a battle because he can't rap better than him. And in his eyes, he know he can rap better than him. And for me, I feel like Drake can out-rap Kendrick. Personally, this is just me. Not to say Kendrick can't rap, but I think Drake can outwit that nigga as far as with bars and delivery and cadences. I think he's there. He can do that.
The problem is that,
Clip that.
and I hate to say this, but we don't know if Drake is fully writing his own raps.
I mean, we don't know that, but I would assume the ones where he's like his freestyles and shit, he's writing
We
that.
can assume, but we don't know.
I would assume.
Obviously, we don't even know if Kendrick's writing his own shit.
I mean,
But
if you look at his credits, he not the only writer on his songs.
Okay,
So I mean, literally his credits say he's not just solely just the only credit on his songs ever, really. So he has a bunch of writers and people that get credited as far as writers on his songs, which is crazy. But we don't talk about that. Cole does too sometimes. So it's just like, how much did they contribute? What did they contribute to? Did they write your
it's
verse?
literally just up for debate.
Yeah. So you have that. So for me, outside of the if you're reading this, it's too late. Nigga been writing everything if you ask me. Because Quentin Miller wrote that album. But like, what did Drake write?
Very interesting.
Because people claim he's this great writer. Kanye said he's a great writer. So it's not that he can't write. He just may not have wrote certain things. But that doesn't mean he can't write those things because he's done it. So it's in my eyes, you have to look at it, he wrote it until proven otherwise. So if you're reading this too late, you can't credit him for nothing he said in that song.
All right. Well, anyway,
Album fire though. That's what I say.
we're talking about Drake and Kendrick for a fucking hour now. How long have we been going?
51.
Nice. All right, let's move on to something a lot more interesting, I guess. Wiz Khalifa announced that he's dropping Kush and OJ 2.
I heard about that. Damn. Hey, if it sounds like that one song off of Black Boy Max's stream,
You like that?
again, I actually really like that song.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to. I don't think it's on any platforms, but download it to my Spotify.
I fuck with that. We good, Jamaree?
Spotify.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if you saw. I tweeted the other day. I'm just concerned because, bro, Kush and OJ is my, hands down, my favorite mixtape of all time.
What? That's wild.
What do you feel like should be?
I'm not saying
Friday Night Lights, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't say. I mean, that's your favorite.
Tiger?
You said that's the greatest mixtape of all
I said
time?
my favorite.
Your favorite?
Greatest
That
is
ain't
up for debate.
Kush and OJ ain't even my favorite Wiz Khalifa tape.
What's your favorite tape of all time?
My favorite tape? Oh, I don't know.
Not album, by the way. Mixtape.
I know. I don't know.
Okay, so what's your favorite Wiz tape then? How Fly?
Hold on, wait. Not Burn Out the Rolling. I gotta go look. Hold on, wait.
And I did like Burn After Rolling, but let's be real. I don't know if T can relate, but Kush and OJ has no skips.
I thought y'all didn't like that
Most
We're
of his-
Done song. You and Troy always like would roast that song.
You know what's so funny is growing up, I personally did not mind that song.
I thought you and Troy were always like roast.
Troy
Because
was-
I would be like, I like that song,
Troy was the
bro.
one who was roasting that song.
I like that song.
Yeah, Troy was the one who was
Most
roasting.
of his tapes didn't have skips though. Like Deal or No Deal was fire.
See, I wasn't that crazy about dealing with it.
Deal or No Deal don't got skips to me.
But Kush and OJ, hands down, my favorite mixtape.
Favorite mixtape? Nah.
Favorite mixtape growing up, especially.
Growing up?
Growing up.
Nah.
What's yours?
Walk inside the club, I'm rolling up.
I would rather listen to Well Done 1 before I listen to that. Personally.
Yeah. And I did like Well Done, but I didn't like Well Done all the way through.
I like, there probably was one song I didn't like. Yeah. I don't know. That's hard.
But Well Done was dope though.
But then again, I kind of like No Ceilings.
Facts.
No Ceilings
Facts.
might.
I still
No
don't-
Ceilings to me is the greatest mixtape of all time.
It's definitely top 3 for me.
But Cushion OJ would be in my top 3 because it is that good.
Yeah. Dream Chasers 2,
That was
gas. Meek Mill,
I'm trying to
Gas.
Dream Chasers 2, bro.
mixtapes, bro.
But
I
let's
gotta
be
go, I
talking
gotta
about.
go back.
But Wiz Khalifa's mixtape,
Cushion
you
OJ
can't-
was, bro. It was amazing.
Taylor Alderdice, fire.
What?
You like
that
it?
was not no mixtape.
Taylor Alderdice was a mixtape.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The Hollywood shit was an album.
Yeah,
Shit,
Black
I
Hollywood. And I even like Wiz's newer shit. I like the multiverse and
What's his face? Wiz Got Wings. That
Wiz Got
shit-
Wings is
That
what I'm trying to
shit's
say.
so fire.
I fuck with Wiz Got
that
Wings.
That shit's so fire.
Yep. Wizzle got wings. Wizzle got everything.
I still be bumping that shit.
Yeah, I
bro.
fuck with
That's my. Honestly, that might be one of my favorite
That is a
tapes
very-
to come
it's a
out in the last couple of years.
Very,
in
very
general,
good tape. Yeah. Very, very good tape.
like bro, Wiz makes, in my opinion, Wiz make better music than more than half the niggas that drop music nowadays. Still,
Yeah.
for a nigga that's
Still.
not mainstream anymore,
He's still doing his thing, still bop, still performing, still like Wiz is not Wiz. He like honestly,
He never
he's at a
fell
very,
off. He's took a step
correct.
back. He was like,
he's had
I'm
a
chilling.
very ideal music career in terms of just popping off, going crazy, having your hit songs, like dropping albums, doing your thing, being in the limelight, and then like being like, all right,
He
I
fell
did my
back
thing
and
and
focused-
chilling. Like I'm just chilling now.
Well, he
Got
focused
my-
on the weed.
Yeah.
He has a kid.
I got my millions, still can perform and go like sell a bunch of tickets and do his thing and like move on, like just enjoy yourself. Wiz Khalifa is like never going away, kind of like a Snoop Dogg in a way. But if I had to say, yeah, the thing that I'm concerned about with the whole Kush and OJ 2 thing is
You think it's not gonna be that as good, so it's not gonna be a good sequel.
I don't want it to taint the legacy that Kush and OJ has like really started.
What
Like,
you think it's gonna turn into like a Well Done 5, a Well Done
Yeah,
4,
like,
and you be like, all right, what the fuck is this
it's
shit?
like, yeah.
Turn this shit.
So
the
it's
fuck
like
off.
I have such high expectations for this mixtape. Where it's
mean-
like I just based off of the memories that I have with
So
the
you
first
think it's
one.
gonna be a No Ceilings 2, just trash? Because No Ceilings 2 is garbage.
Yeah, like it's not. There's nothing on there
Like
that's even memorable.
you
to me.
don't even know a song off
No,
No Ceilings 2.
not even.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it didn't really take No Ceilings. The first one, it's still
True.
So I mean, it could be like Wayne when Wayne dropped that, and it was just like bro, I don't know a song off No Ceilings 2.
Yeah. But the first No Ceilings, hands
Classic. Top three mixtape all time. For sure. But God, yeah. Kush and OJ 2, I'm excited for that. I need that.
When is it dropping?
down. April.
April 18th. April 18th. 2 days before 420.
Yeah, April.
Wow.
I might roll paper up
April,
that day.
April 18th. Yeah.
I might roll something up that day, man. Taking 2 hits for that.
So we're about 2 months away from that. But hey,
So she never been.
should be interesting.
I'm gonna bump that today.
Jamaree. Jamaree messaged us the other day and said he is now understanding what Kanye is doing on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get into that.
You know
I
he's
do.
back on Twitter again.
Yeah.
He like got
course.
deleted, then he's back.
Well, no, he deleted himself. He
I don't
deactivated himself.
And then his first tweet back was, "Yeezus was about to be called." That's what he said. I was like,
Oh, I
bro,
gotta
that was
bleep that
so
part.
that was so cringe, bro. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Elaborate.
So it was a message that I don't even know who the dude was. I'm assuming he had something to do with record labels and shit. But
Leroy Cohen.
yeah, I don't know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Executive and CEO of 300.
Yeah, he's executive.
Yeah. So I'm assuming he's Jewish. That's what I'm assuming.
He is.
Yeah. So I get where his stance is. I think it's kind of wild how he does it. But I mean, shit, he's got to be a sacrificial lamb for black people. Because how can I articulate this in a way that makes sense? So the whole I love Hitler and X, Y, and Z, all these things, all this crazy shit about Nazis and stuff that he be saying is more of like this ploy to get people to react. Because when when the Jews that run these record labels promote music that black people make and hip hop music about killing each other and sliding on X, Y, and Z, and they're making all these millions off of it, no one says anything. No one says anything. So you were able to profit off of this, but as soon as I put a shirt online that got a Nazi logo, I can't sell it to make money off of it. Why? You promoting black people killing black people, and that happens all the time. But I can't promote the people that killed off a mass population of Jewish people. Why? Well, I don't. For him, that's his mindset. I don't get why I can't do this, but you're allowed to do this, and it's okay. So it's one of those things where I'm gonna do it, and I don't care how you feel, and I'm just gonna put it out there. That's why when he says I love Hitler and X, Y, and Z, I love the people that killed off mass populations of Jewish people, just the same way you love promoting black people that love to kill each other. It's the same thing. And it's one of those things where I kind of feel him. I think it's crazy the way he does it, but he's sacrificing himself for the greater good of black people, and black people don't see it. That's how I started to understand. I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But shit. I mean, shit, he got his billions. You can't do shit to him. I mean, you'd have to kill him. He good. He's set. He's just like, yo, I'm seeing what it is. I'm going to go after y'all. I fuck with it because I don't feel like black people should be rapping about killing each other and doing this. And I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the music, but that doesn't mean it should be out there. Just the same way people that love watching Korn online and shit, and they mean X, Y, and Z, still doesn't mean they should be watching it. So I wouldn't be opposed if they ever got rid of that off the internet.
The thing is that I see the connection you're trying to make, but when we're talking about like anti-Semitism, I don't know if there's nobody like quite really profiting off of that, like as black people are profiting off of the production and like appeal of killing off their own people when it comes to like rap music and movies and
But
TV shows.
The Jewish people are profiting. They own the record labels. They're profiting. They're making so much compared to what they're paying out. It's not even close.
Yeah, I got you. But what I'm trying to say is that no one's really like in support of Jews are in support of like killing their own people. Black people are like they are actively like yo like fuck that nigga like they trying to.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
but
that
you support it because you promote it. If you didn't support it, if you didn't support it, you wouldn't promote it. You promote it because you support it. It makes you money. You will promote anything that make you money.
I feel like that's kind of like it comes down to like not a double standard. That's the wrong thing to say. It's like it's one of those things where it's like, how can I say? What am I supposed to do? I got black people in the hood who are actively trying to make music about hurting each other.
Yeah.
And I got a different group of people, okay, Jews, who aren't trying to do that. And they, at one point in time, had a particular group of people try to kill them off.
Yeah.
Like, unwarranted. They didn't ask for unprovoked.
Yeah.
Versus black people in urban communities are trying to, like, actively kill each other off. And on top of that, want to rap about it to try to make bread. I just don't see the connection there. It's like it's two different things. So I get what you're trying to say. I just don't see how that would be the same thing as Jewish people being killed off by Hitler and Nazis.
Well, it's the reaction. That's what I'm saying. So the black people making music about killing each other. Well, the Jews see it as like a money grab. It's like, oh, we can make money off these niggas?
Yes.
Which I don't well, we're going to make money off this too.
Yeah.
And we don't care if they keep doing it or not, because as long as they keep doing it, as long as these women keep talking about popping coochie and doing X, Y, and Z, we going to keep making money off of it. But that's not what needs to be promoted. Y'all need to go promote the country music. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about it, but promote clean music. How about you try and push the black community to try and rap and make music about different shit? Why don't you bring back the real music?
Yeah.
Real music.
The problem is when it comes down to that is that we don't want that.
Yeah.
No, you want what they put in front of you.
We don't want that.
No, but you don't know that's not what you do want it. If they put it in front of you, advertise it as the best thing ever, you want it.
So you're saying if everybody as a mass was like, oh, this is hot, we'd be like, this is dope.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's
So
the
saying
way of the internet. It's always been like that.
Because here we are, and it's became such a big thing where it's like everyone promotes black people killing each other.
Put it away, Sexy
in
Red,
the music.
Sexy Red wouldn't be popping if people weren't like, oh, this is fire. If people just stopped saying it was fire, no one would listen to her.
Interesting take.
So it's literally, if everyone says they like it, well, eventually you'll start to like it. If they keep putting it in front of you, eventually you'll listen to it. So it's just like, it's kind of like that. It's like, nigga, it's like the cereal brands that put fucking all these colorful things and they put them on the lower shelves for kids that walking through the aisles with their parents to be like, oh, I want that.
I think that's us expecting a certain demographic or group of people to have our best interests at heart when we need to have our own best interest at heart. If we want, as a black community, if we want that to be the narrative, then we as a black community have to push that ourselves.
Yes, but also, they don't want that. They know what's selling.
I got you. But the thing is if we truly, truly want that, we could all band together and stop that today. They can't force us to rap about nigga shit.
It's called black people don't unite. So it's never going to happen.
That's the thing.
That's the issue. The issue starts with the black community, but it doesn't make it any better when you got this other group of people that run majority of the record labels.
Correct. Because they're trying to capitalize. Again, I'm not saying it's right, but they're looking at it like, all right, well, these niggas don't want to change it. So it's like, what are they going to do? Come and be like, you guys should start doing Christian rap.
But I'm saying, when you got the people.
You feel me? And we're going to be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like,
or you could just promote Christian rap more and stop promoting that shit.
The thing is like,
you can promote more of the R&B shit. You could promote real artists, not drill rapping.
Yeah,
the fact that you're promoting drill rap and ratchet music, you should stop. But stop making it sell. You have the ability to push a button and none of that shit sells anymore.
The problem is that I feel like you're making it seem like it's as easy as it seems for them to be like, all right, let's just snap a finger and let's just switch it up.
It is that easy though. It really is.
If we are, as the people, are not, if we're pushing back on that, because I can tell you right now, if a record label started to try to say, let me put this little yo, gimme ass rap in front of me about whatever. And when I'm already trying to listen to NBA Youngboy, I'm like,
bro,
nigga, I'm good, bro.
It's no different if someone walked up to someone and they had this new drug and was like, yo, I got this new shit. Everyone doing it. As soon as they say everyone doing it, you be like, let me try it. And then as more people get hooked on it, boom, that shit blows up. So that's what I'm saying.
The only way it would quite work is if they had, like, again, sonically, like the sounds of it were the same, but just the lyrics were different.
The lyrics would have to for sure be different. You would target different artists. You would find artists that made not music like that. So like you wouldn't go sign a Lil Durk. You wouldn't go sign a King Von. You wouldn't go sign a fucking Lil Baby. You would go sign people that make music rapping about different things. You would go sign someone like a J. Cole. Because J. Cole doesn't really rap about that type of stuff. He tells stories in different points of views about the stuff that goes on in the neighborhoods. Versus someone like Kendrick, he kind of does it to a degree, but he's kind of hypocritical because he talks about, he doesn't do anything to change.
But when someone wants to have the music when they want to shake their ass, they also have to switch that up as well and find a way to like make that marketable.
You could still shake your ass to music without you talking about shaking ass in music. It's all about the beat, not the lyrics. The lyrics don't make you shake ass. The beat makes shake ass.
The lyrics do play a part in that because that's the same shit that have us in the club, like da da da, whatever the fuck you saying.
Nick, you could get on a mic and say 2 words the entire time the beat is going on and girls gonna be shaking ass.
I know
it's been done in the past.
Yeah, but if that was the case, in every single club would just have niggas in the club just playing instrumentals all day.
I mean, shit they did back in the day when niggas was breakdancing in the club. Like that electrical shit, electrical boogaloo shit. Niggas was just, there wasn't really no words. Niggas in that bitch pop locking and shit, breakdancing. Like, so it's been done. It's not that it can't be done. It's just black people. Black people need to change the ways, and when they change,
tough, man.
which will never happen, because black people, they don't know how to come together. They don't know how to stand on something. They all, I don't even. The black community is a disappointment. That's what I would say, and I stand on that. The black community is a disappointment because they don't know how to unite. They don't know how to stand on things. You'll have one side saying, "Oh, we need to do this," and then they don't even do the shit. They just say it. Black people love to say things and do nothing. Mm-hmm. That's like a black thing. I don't know any other demographic that be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go do this." Like, oh yeah, I'm about to go buy this new car next week, or I'm about to go do X, Y, and Z next week, and then you hit them up next week. Oh yeah, we ain't doing it. Like when you seen them the videos where they be like, "Oh yeah, we gonna go on a trip." Y'all niggas don't never go on a trip. And it's only really black people that don't go on trips. Because they be like, they'll talk about it, get close to the day. Like hey, we still going on that trip.
Like that RDC.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was reality when I was actually planning to go to Chicago.
Classic skit, bro.
Yeah.
We had 5 niggas at one point going on that Chicago trip. Everybody one by one. I got this shit. My girl, I'm sick. I just don't want to go.
It started with me and Terrence. Went up to Jamaree. I'm sorry. Went up to Lewis.
Roberto, Lewis,
went to
Marco.
Roberto, went to Marco. Went down.
Like literally one by one.
Yeah. And they're not black, but like black people, that's black people tendencies shit to do. And it's just like, bro, at some point, bro, shit got to change. And I don't see shit changing. And it's kind of sad because, bro,
yeah, black
people could run, I ain't going to say run America, but, bro, run a large amount of things going on in America.
Could be on some Jewish shit.
100%. Like, bro, we could own the record labels.
Yeah.
Like, we could own all these things, but we don't own these things. Why? Because black people are programmed to think that the white man won't let us do this. Oh, you do whatever fuck you want to. Nigga, Obama became president. Nigga, you could do all this shit.
Yeah.
We could have half the House and Senate that's black. We could have all these people in control, and we could do all these things, but we don't do it because we just talk about things. We don't actually do anything. You can't make a change if you don't do things to make the change.
There's some nigga on Twitter kind of saying what he said, but it's the fact that he was just white and he was just like laziest fucking culture ever. I was like, this is racist as shit. It's like one of those right wing Twitter accounts. I was like, you are kind of true, but this is kind of just racist just because you're white.
And I think it's even crazier, bro, because black culture. Black history is American history. We built America. We didn't. Like,
we did start a lot of shit.
Like we didn't come over here, kill off some Native Americans and take the land and do X, Y, and Z. But after that, everything, all the industrial shit and all this, we did that. Niggas wouldn't have had clothes on their backs if it wasn't for us. Niggas in the field picking cotton, nigga shirts made out of cotton. Like if it wasn't for us, the agricultural shit wouldn't have been done. We did all
revolutionary.
Of this. Bro, I've always been a pro-black person. It just irks me because I don't talk about it enough because black people get on my nerves. Like the dumb, bro,
I'm
like,
pro-black.
That is crazy. that was the craziest contradiction I've ever fucking heard.
I'm about to clip that.
said,
if I don't clip that, I'm clipping.
But I say black people get on my nerves because they don't do the shit that they say they're gonna do. That's why they get on my nerves. It's not that I don't like them. I say they get on my nerves.
Such as what? When you say they don't do the things that they say they
I just named all of them.
Okay, so all that shit.
Yeah, all that shit. They say certain things and they do nothing to change it. And it's just like.
Do you feel like you have a trait of that, Jamaree?
Yeah. I'm
So
guilty.
you feel like
I feel like all black people are guilty of that shit.
Okay, so
Even
you feel like we're all part of the
I
problem.
feel like you do the same shit. Maybe way less than others, but I feel like you do the same shit. And you try to, and what you do is you try to hold yourself to the standard, I'm going to do this. I'm not just going to say it. Versus, I feel like most white people, they don't even have to say that. That's not a conversation they have with themselves. They just do shit. Or they don't do it.
It depends. I understand.
So I'm just like, I don't know. Black people need to do better. Like they claim pro-black and then they don't do shit. Sick of it.
How we sitting on time, Jamaree?
Hour 13. Like,
Okay.
I'm about to get a shirt next time, maybe. Well, probably in a couple of weeks or some shit. It's gonna say black. Well, Samuel L. Jackson had a shirt. It said black culture.
Wait a
Black
minute.
history is American history.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
At the last sentence you said.
What?
So what the fuck have you done?
What have I done?
Yeah.
Not a damn. I ain't saying I did anything though. I'm not saying I did
This
anything.
nigga's, I'm tired of black people. They say they don't do shit, and then blah blah blah. I'm just thinking like, what have you done?
I mean, I'm doing a
You're
lot.
literally what you're saying.
But I'm doing a lot by
You're a statistic.
No, but I'm doing a lot by pointing it out. These are the flaws of the black community.
You're doing a lot by pointing it out. That's your statistic saying you're talking about something but not doing
but
anything
there's,
about it.
but there's only so much one person could do.
Now you're making excuses.
You have to, in order to make a change.
You're literally saying you're a statistic.
In order to make a
statistic.
change, there has to be a community of people to come together. So,
Now you're making excuses, bro.
so for example,
Shut the fuck up,
if everyone
nigga.
in this apartment complex was black, no, listen. If everyone in the apartment complex was
But then
black,
somehow I'm probably
that
tripping.
large group of people, if we all went and did something that could change something, I don't know what this change may be. I don't know. Let's say, oh, we're all gonna go to school to learn politics and like be more educated and knowledgeable on certain things. We don't even do that. Like there's not. I don't
you
feel like there's
funny
a lot
as
of that
hell
in the
for
world.
that.
There's a lot of things black people have the capability to do it, and they don't do it because there's always this. Oh well, the white man. That they don't want us to win, and
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you got to start with you.
I don't know, man.
Nah, you funny as fuck, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for real, though, Jamaree, because it's
That
like
shit was funny.
I can't sit around waiting for everybody else to catch up. It's like I gotta do my thing and then hope people follow suit. And then like, if I want people to follow suit, I gotta start a band and like start a movement of that. But I gotta lead by example.
You do got to start a movement,
So
which is
Yeah.
why we should be leaning on these celebrities that got millions, like LeBron James. They got the voices and shit. Them the people that need
I
to be
got you,
starting
but
shit
we
and
also
doing
gotta do shit ourselves as well.
I mean, yeah,
But either way, man,
it don't even matter. Whatever.
fucking Dr. Umar pod.
Well, that shit done cut off once already, so
Okay,
I'm
gonna finish this up here.
I'll wrap this shit up.
I'm gonna ask y'all this last question before we finish up. Have y'all heard about this grape hypothetical question?
No,
Grape hypothetical?
Yes.
no.
Like the R word or
What's
like the
the
actual fruit?
hypothetical?
No, the actual fruit.
Oh, okay.
100
No.
grapes. Okay. You got 100 grapes in front of you.
What's the question?
For every one of them you eat. Jamaree said, what's the question?
What the fuck is the question?
My fault.
Spit it out, bro.
Pause.
What, the grape?
Anyway, all right. You got 100 grapes in front of you. For every one that you eat, you get $10,000.
What's in the grape?
The seeds.
One out of those 100 grapes is poisonous and it'll kill you.
I'm good.
How many grapes you gonna eat?
None. My life's more valuable than $10,000, nigga.
Wait, okay, so there's 100 grapes in front of you. There's no telling in the order which is the
Correct.
poisonous one.
They're just all in front of you. For every one that you eat, you get 10 bands.
Nah.
I'll just try my luck and eat one, and then I'll probably be good on that. Probably depends how lucky I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm good. The odds is in your favor,
Absolutely.
but I'm cool.
Yeah, what's that money line like?
I mean, bro, think about it, nigga. You eat the
Spread-
likelihood of
spread.
you, nigga. That means essentially, you gotta once you start eating them, you gotta keep eating them.
No. You can eat as many as you want.
Stop whenever. I'll just eat one, see if I die, and then.
Well, nigga, if you eat,
Nah, for real.
well, if you eat the one,
And it'd be like, bet 10 bands, I'm good. I'm walking out.
well, if you eat the one and you die off rip, you did
Yeah,
all
I did
that.
it. Fuck
Your
it.
life was worthless.
You're playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, your life was worthless if you eat the first one and you die.
But at 100,
All
out of
that-
100, though, is a thing. Like, that's
all of that
that's a
for
lot.
10
One out of
bands.
That could be number 56, bro.
So you would risk your life for $10,000.
But that's risking like 1 out of 100. That's like one.
It's
one out of
still
100 chance.
$10,000, and that one. That's
I'll take my. Now, if it was like 5 or 10 grapes, fuck no.
I feel like you actually wouldn't do it though.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't try it.
I'm
I
100%
I
not
feel
doing
like
it.
with a hypothetical sounds crazy and it's unique to like sit here and think about. Well, I would eat one, but if someone really put 100 grapes from me right now and said one of these are poisonous, it's gonna kill you. But you can eat however
feel you.
many you eat is $10,000.
But it's 100.
I would
though.
actually not eat any of them. I'm
I
good,
ain't
bro.
that goddamn
I'm
great.
good.
I'll eat one.
Ain't worth it.
I swear to God, I'll eat one.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm
'Cause
not
you-
playing Russian
You'd be an
roulette.
asshole to put the fucking first one right there for me to die.
Well, I mean, shit. If you want, you can mix it all up.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But,
Whatever. It's all in a bowl.
I'm not eating none of them.
One out of 100.
I'll eat one. Because I'm going off the odds. That one's right there.
He been
Jip,
betting
Jip,
way
I knew you
yeah, I'm
were
about to
gonna
say,
much.
Jip been on prize
Been
picks
betting,
and
bro,
run too much. I'll be dead.
I'm just gonna take one and be like, bet. Now I get kind of scared and be like, I'm out. That's all. That's my theory. And if it's under like 50 grapes, then I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Y'all tripping if you don't do that other one. I said,
I'm not eating one.
y'all
Nigga.
tripping.
I don't care about $10,000 that much.
No,
Nigga,
I said now what if it's what I say 500 grapes? What if it's 500 grapes and each one is worth 100 bands?
Nah, I still probably ain't doing it.
I
cool.
beg to differ.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I still probably ain't gonna do it. It sounds more enticing, but then I look at it and knowing my luck, nigga, I'm dead. First grape.
I ain't gonna lie. 10 bands is not enough for me to even try it.
Nigga, 100 bands
It's
ain't
got-
enough for me
yeah.
to try it.
Even-
Even
yeah.
if there's 500 grapes, I still straight. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it sounds more enticing where I'm like,
The odds of the grape being there though,
but your luck.
Fucked.
that's like a negative 4,000 money line.
Let's wrap this up, man. I'm sick of this shit, bro. Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning into episode 75, man. It's been a great day. Happy Saturday to everybody. We hope y'all have a great night. We'll go ahead and get out of here, but make sure you follow Jamaree at
Sincere Poppy.
Terrence at
T Greenery.
and me at Sincere Poppy.
What?
Follow me at
Pause.
Rim Motives. And follow us at the Payday Off Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Just like that. We out.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.